Okay, so here's some things to consider when spinning staves. These are all the variables that are going to go into a lot of staff spinning. We're not going to dive into all of them today. But let's start with the path we're going to be working with. And it's going to be hand to shoulder, to the back side of the neck, to the shoulder, to the hand. Okay, all of the moves in this video will be done like that. Okay, next direction of travel, left to right, or right to left. These are all going to be in a straight line, more or less. Then your starting and ending positions, R1, R2, R3, R4. Then with your left hand, L1, L2, L3, and L4. And here's the picture for you provided to make that a little bit more clear. Okay? And so next we'll talk about the roll of the staff. All these moves will be a continuous roll, so they can all be done with the dragon staff. This generally relates to the number of beats, and we're not going to dive too much into the number of beats in this segment. Okay, next thing is going to be the rotation of the staff. Okay, that's in relation to your right side wheel plane, wheel plane. So that is going to be reverse. Because if it were a tire, I would be going backwards, rowing backwards in a kayak. There's also forwards, like you're rolling forwards in a kayak, so this would be a forwards rotation. Yeah, and this is all going to be relative to your right side wheel plane, if you get confused. So just look to your right, which way is the staff rolling? Is it taking me forwards, rolling away from the body, or is it rolling into the body? Okay. Also, you have the release. This is really related to this. Thumb side. Okay. Or pinky side release. Thumb side. Rolling direction forwards. And then pinky side. Rolling direction forwards again. Or rotating direction, excuse me. Cool. Okay, so let's dive right in. We're going to go from R1 to L1. There's a thumb side release. Spinning is, or the rotation of the staff is reverse. And it's one beat. Continuous roll. This is commonly referred to as the angel roll. Okay, let's move to R2 now. Keep that rotation direction the same, but pinky side throw, and one beat. Okay, it's commonly known as the vertical steve. Ending in a mirror image of where we started. Boom. Okay, continuing on with the right side in the front. Let's go from R2 to L2, but let's do a thumb side throw. Forwards rotation. One beat. Boom. Continuous roll. Commonly known as the devil's roll. Okay, so this is 3 of the ones on your right side. Boom. Okay, the last one on your right side, or native side, is going to be R1 to L1 with a pinky side throw, forwards rotation. Minimal. Boom. This one's quite tricky. Okay, and this maintains the roll. Pinky side throw behind the body, kind of feels like a devil's roll behind you. Quite tricky. Okay, now let's move over to the R3 position. This is a non-native right hand in the front. This is a thumb side, forward rolling. Okay, kind of like a cross-arm devil's roll. Following the same path as all the others. Just starting on the opposite side. Okay, and this is also one beat. Okay, now while we're still in that position, let's swap over to a pinky side throw and change the rotation. Okay, all other things remain the same, and then that's very similar to a minimal vertical steve, as you may know it. Okay. This is the 6th movement we've gone over so far. Continuous. Okay, so now we're going to move on to position R4, non-native behind you. Okay, and we're going to start with a pinky side, forwards rotation. Looks like this. This one's 1 beat because of the way that I get into it. I use this kind of scooping manner with my hand. Otherwise it would be 2 beat if I actually threw it, but it just seems to be easier with this little scoop here. Really nice trick. Okay, then moving on, we have that same position. Now we just have to throw it thumb side. This one's kind of tricky. This looks really nice. And this is reverse spinning relative to your right side. Boom. Not quite. I'll get it in a second. And this one's 2 beat. Like I said, the other one that's in position R4 would also, I believe, be 2 beat if I didn't use that little scoop to get into it. Oh, it's ugly. It's so ugly. Closer. Yeah. And that's going to be the 8th one. These are all starting from your right hand, ending in your left hand in a mirror image of where it started. And we'll dive into going and ending into different positions that aren't the same as where you started in later videos. Like, for instance, going from R4 and ending in maybe L2 or something. Okay, so now all you have to do is do all those 8 in your left hand, and that makes 16. And naturally, since all of these motions are a continuous roll, they all apply nicely to a dragon staff. Isn't that lovely? Shout out to my roommate for his dragon staff that I'm currently borrowing. Thank you, Boy Scout. But yeah, so isn't that cool? There's 16 different movements that you could do with the contact staff, dragon staff. And also all these can be taken into the horizontal plane. So yeah, so 32 if you want. And again, these are all kind of mirror image movements. They're going to end where they started. Next video, we're going to talk about some different things, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching, guys.